People love Joanna and Chip Gaines because they seem so nice. They love each other a lot, and they have a perfect family. So, when people heard that Chip Gaines had been sent to jail for life, fans were shocked. What could the nice guy who fixes house shave done to go to jail? Was it a secret he was hiding, something bad from long ago, or something even worse? Get ready, because what we found out will make you wonder if everything you thought was true. In 2001, in the city of Waco, Texas, two people met who would become one of America's favorite couples. Chip Gaines went to visit a car shop owned by his friend who lived with him. There he saw a Fatoof Joanna Stevens, who was the daughter of the shop owner. He really wanted to meet her after seeing her picture, so he decided he had to meet her in person. Back then, Joanna was working at her dad's tire shop, where she summited helped out with the family business. When Chip finally met her face to face, they liked each other right away, but things didn't go perfectly. Their first date was one they remember, but it didn't start well. Chip showed up an hour and a half late. Most people would have left after waiting so long, but Joanna decided to give him a chance. It turned out, his relaxed way of being and how genuine he was made things better. He made her laugh, and his confident way of acting made her remember him, even though their first date started badly. Their first time together made them both feel a special connection that they both thought was worth seeing where it would go. But then, life threw them a problem. Before they could go on a second date, Joanna had to have surgery on her back, which made them wait longer. But this unexpected break didn't ruin their growing feelings. Instead, it tested them and made their bond even stronger. They kept talking to each other and how they felt about each other, and Lee got stronger. Chip really liked how strong and tough Joanna was. Joanna was moved by how much attention Chip gave her and how kind he was. Their love grew not just because they liked each other romantically, but also because they respected each other and helped each other through a hard time. As they got closer, they saw that they were perfect for each other. Joanna's calm and careful way balanced out Chip's wild and adventurous spirit. They dreamed of building something together, not just a life, but a team filled with meaning and creativity. On May 31st, 2003, they got married in their hometown of Waco. With friends and family around them, they promised to walk through life together. Since that day, Chip and Joanna have ground hugger, not just as a married couple, but as business partners and famous people. Their love story, which started with a chance meeting and got stronger through proposals, continues to inspire fans around the world. They show not only how powerful love can be, but also what it means to build a life based on shared dreams and always trusting each other. Now, let's learn about their careers and find out what really interested of them, what they were passionate about, and what dreams they followed before they became famous. Chip and Joanna Gaines were just two hardworking people on very different paths. Chip, who was always full of energy and ideas, started out as a college baseball player. He went to Baylor University where he played on the team and studied booziness. But he got more interested in buying and selling houses when he saw could buy houses, fix them up, and sell them for more money. His early tries at house flipping showed he was naturally good at turning broken down houses into nice places to live that were worth more money. By the time he married Joanna in 2003, Chip had already flipped close to 100 houses. His love for fixing up houses and taking risks became the start of a much bigger journey. Joanna, on the other hand, got a degree in communications. Her first career planned her to work in television and radio. She had dreams of becoming a news reporter and spent time working at local TV and radio stations. But her interest started to change as she got more involved with Chip's house buying projects. She had a great eye for design and a natural ability for creating beautiful, useful spaces. So Joanna naturally started designating the homes they were fixing up together. What started as helping out sometimes turned into working together full-time on creative projects. Their combined skills turned into something special. Chip took care of the building side of fixing up houses, handling thick changes and physical work. Joanna worked on thine sides, bringing warmth, charm, careful details into every project. They quickly got attention in their town for their special style and ability to make old homes look new and alive again. Joanna started a blog to share their work and experiences. Her posts attracted more and more readers, and it wasn't long before their work caught the attention of people who make shows at HGTV. In 2013, the couple started their television show Fixer Upper. The show followed them as they helped people buy homes that needed major fixing up and then changed them into dream houses. People across the country fell in love with the couple's chemistry, their down-to-earth personalities, and thoristic modern style that became their brand. Fixer Upper ran for 5 successful seasons. Each episode showed not only the amazing home changes, but also the couple's playful relationship and real connection with their customers. As their popularity grew, so did how big their dreams became. After the original show ended, they took a short break from television to focus on their family and business ventures. They later came back with new content on the Magnolia network, including a holiday comeback of Fixer Upper and several spin-off series. Their growing empire, Magnolia, becameth umbrella for all their creative and business projects. Magnolia Market, located at the Silos in Waco, became a major place for tourists to visit. The place includes stores, a bakery, gardens, food trucks, and event spaces. Their product line, Hearth and Hand with Magnolia, started at Target and Becca Messes all across the country. They also started publishing a magazine and writing books that show their lifestyle and values. Whatever they did it together. And you wouldn't believe how they built it. From small beginnings to being famous across the country, their teamwork turned simple fixer-uppers into an empire that won the hearts of millions. Their brand Magnolia became the foundation formony of their ventures. What started with a few house flips soon turned into multiple joint efforts, across media, stores, and hotels. Their first major expansion was Magnolia Market at the Silos in Waco, Texas. This location grew into a destination spot, bringing visitors from around the world. The market has a store full of home goods and decorations chosen by Joanna, along with food trucks, a bakery, garden spaces, and a large lawn that invites people to relax and enjoy the Magnolia experience. They didn't stop there. Magnolia Press, a coffee shop with Joanna's specializing touch, quickly became a popular place to hang out for locals and tourists. They also expanded their reach through Magnolia Table, a restaurant offering classic recipes made with local ingredients. As their presence grew, so did their ability to tell stories. They started Magnolia Journal, a magazine that comes out 4 times a year, featuring personal thoughts, recipes, and lifestyle content inspired by their life and values. One of their most recent and impressive ventures is Hotel 1928, a full-scale renovation of an old building in downtown Waco. They completely changed the space into a boutique hotel, mixing vintage charm with modern elegance. This massive project was filmed for their new show Fixer Upper, The Hotel, which gives fans a look into how big and complex their latest challenge is. It all suits their ability to change their brand while staying true to their roots in design and storytelling. Beyond their business projects, Chip and Joanna have also written several books together. This include books about their lives, children's books, and design guides. Writing together has allowed them to think about their journey and share their thoughts on life, family, and hard work. They continue to work as co-leaders of Magnolia, holding joint jobs and shaping the company's direction. Both Chip and Joanna stay deeply involved in the creative and planning parts of their brand, making sure that everything they make has their personal touch even though their life seems picture perfect. And you might be thinking how lucky they are. But wait, unmute. Like all normal people, their life has also faced its fair share of challenges behind the scenes. Let's tell you about their internal, often hidden family life as a couple and as parents. Chip and Joanna are proud parents of 5 children: Drake, Ella, Duke, Emmy, and Crew. As of 2024, their oldest son, Drake, is 20, while their youngest Crew is just 6. Being parents to such a wide age range brings a special set of challenges, from dealing with teenage emotions to the sleepless nights. Raising a toddler, they've experienced all the highs and lows that come with raising a large family. Jonathan shares glimpses of their family life in interviews and on social media, thinking about how quickly their children are growing and how each one brings something different to their home. Despite their fame, Chip and Joanna have always put family first. They've made a conscious choice to raise their children in Waco, Texas, away from the craziness of Hollywood. But even in Waco, the spotlight still follows them. As their popularity grew, so did public interest in their family. This has led to some online talk, especially on websites like Reddit, where fans and critics alike guess about their personal lives, while much of it is positive. Some suggest that balancing such high-profile careers with being parents and being married must come with its own set of pressures. And it's not hard to imagine that being in the public eye can sometimes make private struggles feel even more intense. In 2023, Joanna gave a heartfelt interview where she thought about how her marriage has changed over the years. She said, "I'm more like Chip and Chip is more like in." This simple statement said a lot about how the two have changed to be more like one another through the years. Their personalities, once seemingly opposite, Joanna being more organized and thoughtful, and Chip being more spontaneous and bold, have blended in surprising ways. This change shows strength of their bond and their willingness to grow together, even when the spotlight never turns off. As their children get older, Chip and Joanna have also started focusing more on their own health and routines. In late 2024, they began working out together for the first time, a habit they hadn't shared before. These workouts weren't just about fitness. They were about connection, discipline, and shared time outside of work and parenting duties. It marked a new chapter in their personal life where wellness and helping each other took on deeper importance. Still, their fame can be a double-edged sword. While it has opened up opportunities for their family, it has also brought scrutiny. Every move they make is analyzed, and the pressure to appear perfect can take a toll. Yet, Chip and Joanna have stayed open about their imperfections. They've never claimed to be the perfect couple or the perfect parents. Instead, they continue to share honest moments, whether it's the craziness of daily life, the emotional weight of raising teenagers, or the beauty in ordinary teens. Apart from internal family tensions with time, they also had to deal with growing controversies. And little did they know, one of them would threaten to turn their world completely upside down. As their fame expanded and their influence reached millions, they started facing criticism and scrutiny that went beyond design and home renovation. Their personal beliefs, business practices, and legal mistakes brought new challenges to their otherwise glowing reputation. One of the earliest and most talked about controversy aired the Gaines family came from their connection with Antioch Community Church in Waco, Texas. That church, which they have attended regular, is known for its conservative Christian views. While that in itself is not uncommon in Texas, the church goes significant backlash for its openly anti-Christians. This became a major issue when BuzzFeed News published an article asking whether Chip and Joanna shared the same views as their church leaders, particularly regarding gay marriage and LGBTQ rights. At the time, the Gaineses had not featured any same-sex couples on Fixer Upper, which led some critics to question whether the omission was a reflection of personal or religious bias. While the couple never publicly said anything bad about the LGBTQ community, their silence on the issue caused further controversy. Supporters argue that the criticism was unfair and based in guessing, while critics insist that public figures with such a large platform should clarify their positions. The situation created a divide among fans, with some praising the Gaineses for staying true to their faith and others accusing them of leaving people out. Joanna eventually addressed the issue in a more general way, stating in interviews and blog posts that their mission has always been about creating a space where everyone feels welcome. However, the controversy left a lasting impression, especially among audience looking for inclusive representation in popular media. In addition to controversies surrounding their religious connections, the Gaineses also found themselves in legal trouble. In 2017, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, cited their company for breaking regulations regarding lead paint during home renovations. The violations were related to several properties renovated during the filming of Fixer Upper. According to the EPA, Chip and Joanna's renovation company failed to take proper precautions required under the renovation, repair, and painting rule, a law designed to protect against lead poisoning, especially in homes built before 1978. The violations included failure to cover floors and vents, improper waste handling, and not providing proper lead hazard pamphlets to homeowners. While the Gaineses did not deny the charges, they quickly took action to settle the matter. They agreed to pay a $40,000 fine and committed to producing a video for the EPA to help educate the public on safe renovation practices when dealing with potential lead paint hazards. In response, the couple acknowledged the oversight and emphasized their willingness to do better in the future. This legal controversy served as a wake-up call. While they were trusted experts on design and renovation, they were notable of the law. The incident did not thievery damage their public image. Beauty did highlight the responsibility they carried as business owners and media figures. Though it seems the legal issue has been settled down, the reality might be more complicated because word of mouth says it has quietly put Chip Gaines in big trouble. And that's where the most shocking rumor enters the picture. Whispers across social media and guessing videos online have recently claimed that Chip Gaines is in serious legal trouble once again. Some even go as far as saying he has been sentenced to life imprisonment due to unresolved violations related to dangerous lead paint practices during home renovations. But are these claims based on any truth? The origin of this rumor appears to come from sensational YouTube videos that have surfaced in recent months. They spread across platforms with alarming speed, using dramatic music, vague narration, and misleading thumbnails, featuring courtrooms and mugshots. The intent seems clear: to grab attention and generate clicks regardless of the accuracy. At the heart of that claim is the real 2017 legal issue involving Chip and Joanna's renovation company and the Environmental Protection Agency. At the time, the issue was widely reported and then largely forgotten, having been resolved without further legal complications. However, the rumor mill has twisted this truth into something far more dramatic. The videos pushing the life imprisonment story often reference the original Lepe case, but then leap into fictional claims that Chip failed to comply with terms of the settlement, trigger engagement penalties that resulted in a life sentence. Yet, not a single legitimate news outlet has reported anything remotely similar. There are no arrest records, no court documents, and no official statements to support such an extreme development. A quick search through trustworthy news platforms and public records confirms this. Neither the EPA nor any federal or state agency has announced new charges against Chip Gaines. Magnolia, the couple's company, continues to operate as usual. Chip has also made recent public appearances, including interviews and updates about ongoing projects, clearly debunking the idea that he is incarcerated. It's important to understand how false information spreads, especially in the digital age. Gaines are high-profile figures, and any whisper off controversies is likely to be exaggerate for clicks and views. The so-called life in prison story is a classic case offline hoax culture, where truth often takes a back seat to going viral. Now is that time to tell you the truth, separating fact from fiction and reveal where Chip and Joanna Gaines really are. Today, beyond all the rumors and online noise, despite the wild claims circulating, Chip Gaines is not in prison. He's certainly not serving a life sentence. The legal matter from 2017 involving the EPA was addressed, resolved, and closed years ago. There have been no further charges, no arrest, and no court ruling to suggest otherwise. The viral videos and internet are entirely unfounded, driven by speculation and clickbait culture rather than facts. In reality, Chip and Joanna are still very much active both personally and professionally. They continue to manage their ever-expanding Magnolia empire, which includes a wide variety of business ventures, from real estate development to media production through the Magnolia network. The couple remains at the center of everything. Their brand has grown far beyond a simple home renovation business. It now includes retail shops, restaurants, coffee houses, a lifestyle magazine, and even a boutique hotel, all of which reflect their signature style and values. Their latest major project, Hotel 1928, in downtown Waco, Texas, was featured in the show Fixer Upper, Theatel, a revival of their original series that aired on their own Magnolia network. This hospitality venture not only brought them back to their innovation roots, but also showcased their ability to take on larger, more ambitious projects, while maintaining the heart and charm their fans have always loved. Beyond their business success, Chip and Joanna have made a strong effort to focus on wellness and family life. In 2024, the couple began working out together for the first time, emphasizing health and quality time. They continue to be hands-on parents, tie their 5 children, and are often seen making public appearances that highlight their grounded lifestyle. Looking ahead,